Yo, what's good with you? It's Yudion, and we're back with another Call of Duty commentary. I hope you like this one. It's gonna be a good one. Alright, before we get into the commentary, I got something important to talk about today. But I want to talk about the gameplay. I'm using the AK-74. Thank you for the feedback on the first one. This is the second commentary, and we're gonna be talking about nicotine and addiction and cigarettes and snooze. So I've been using nicotine for 13 years. I don't remember exactly when it started for me uh, to go in as regularly, but I think it was around 13. I was around 13 at the time. I'm 26 now, so 13 years I've been on nicotine. So it started with cigarettes, right? It started with cigs. The first cig I smoked, I was 8 or 9 years old. I really started to smoke when I was 13 years old or something around that. Like 13 years old during secondary school was when I started to really use nicotine. I used to smoke and I used to do snooze. If you don't know what snooze is, it's kind of like Zins or dip. But yeah, man, I was real young. I was like 8 or 9 years old. Had my first cigarette. My neighbor left their cigarettes on the swing outside, so I just joined them and smoked them with my friends. Then I stole some mini cigars from my father. I'm not, but that was like elementary school shit. That was like elementary school. I started to smoke regularly when I was around 13 years old. So 13 years I've been using nicotine products. I did go half a year without at some point during secondary school, like 13, 14 years of age. I went half a year without, but then I just started to smoke back cigarettes again. Nicotine is tough, man. Nicotine is tough. It's it's like fuel. It's like fuel for your whole body. Like if you don't have it, you're gonna feel bad. If I don't have nicotine, I feel like I need nicotine. Recently, I went a full month without any nicotine of any kind, but I fell back into snooze right after around a month without. So I tried to quit, bro. I tried to quit, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. I slipped up and started to use back nicotine again, and I haven't been able to quit since. I've been trying. Now when I run out of snooze, I'm gonna try again, see how far I can go without it. When I use nicotine, I either smoke a cigarette or I use snooze. SNUS. You can Google that if you want to. I use snooze. I'm off cigarettes now, but I'm on snooze at the moment. I've been trying to quit, like I said, but it's not easy. For me, when I use nicotine, I nowadays I go with snooze or I go with cigarettes and cigars. I like a good cigar. Monte Cristo is what I smoke when I smoke cigars. Well, quitting is easy. I've done it a bunch of times, but staying quit is very difficult. And I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I already talked about my history with nicotine. It started when I was young, and I've been hooked for 13 years already. I've been hooked for 13 years. That's a long time to be hooked on anything. And today we're talking about only nicotine. We're not talking about other types of addictions. I've dealt with that too, but that's a story for another time. Cigarettes, man. Cigarettes and snooze. It's it's a problem. And it's so expensive nowadays. It's so expensive. In Sweden it's a little bit cheaper. But right here in Finland, using snooze is expensive. Yeah, it's expensive, and whenever you quit you save a lot of money. But quitting felt good. I'm gonna try to quit again when I run out of snooze. Okay, I'm a little bit all over the place here, so I'm gonna keep it short and gonna keep it good and just summarize. I have been smoking cigarettes and using snooze. I've been on nicotine for 13 years, and I think it's finally time for me to quit. And I'd like to hear in the comments section, I'd like to hear about your your trials and tribulations when it comes to quitting nicotine. I want to know, if you kick nicotine, how did you do it? Because the only way I know how to do it is to go cold turkey. Just stop. Somebody I know who quit snooze, they had a system. But I'm not too comfortable with systems. I just When I try, I'm gonna go cold turkey. Anyways, like I said, I'd like to hear from you. Make yourself heard in the comments. Thank you.